Starting, just do the starting thing, I guess. I don't care. Fuck it.
Hey guys, welcome to JOCO Junkies episode
13.
27. Anyway, this
The episode after
it's
the
been a
last
while
one.
since we recorded a fucking episode. We tried to record a failed Let's Play. That shit failed hard.
Oh, yeah, I guess we should talk about that because, like,
It's
was a
why
it's not seeing the light of day for
it's
obvious.
never going to see the light
it
of
will
day.
never.
It's not going to.
Well, there's
For
nothing.
one, there's no audio.
Yeah,
It's the fucking
I already
program.
deleted the thing that
Yeah.
we did record. So yeah, that's gone.
we were gonna do a Let's Play The Last of Us 2, and then we
Which-
realized how much of a fucking terrible idea that was.
The game is just like too deep. There's
Yeah.
no like me and
Fuck,
Oscar
that's
doesn't
deep.
like Oscar
I didn't
doesn't
fucking-
like linear gameplay.
Yeah, we
so
got-
me and Pablo were like diving the fucking of the game, getting like distracted by like how fucking visually.
No, I just don't play
the
PlayStation
game is.
games. I just don't.
You
play
you said
PlayStation.
8 times. I counted it. You said 8 fucking times. I don't really like linear games like this, and like half of those times, Gus made a joke like, "Yeah, we heard you."
No,
Yeah.
like I don't know. Me and Pablo were just getting like really invested,
Yeah.
so we weren't really in the mood to like joke around, and it wasn't a very.
And then after
it wasn't a funny game.
spoilers for the game, by the way, after a certain character dies and it's a really emotional scene, it went to cut to black, and I said poop.
Yeah, I actually got fucking mad.
Me
like,
and Pablo, we'd actually talked about it the last time we hung out to play the game
Yeah.
by ourselves. We got, I in my head, I've never been so.
I'm being serious here. That would have been. I almost fucking hit you. I was so fucking mad. I was like,
I mean, dead ass. I was like,
Like-
if it would have been my house, I'd have kicked you out. I told Pablo, I'm like, if it was my house, I'd have kicked you out.
like
Nice.
I
like
was so pissed. I was like, God damn it,
tension, high tension moment aside, that was just fucking unfunny.
Oscar. I was like,
That's
no
kinda
matter
the
what,
point.
it would have been fucking stupid.
It was
But
infuriatingly
in
unfunny
that
at best.
moment, I was furious.
Yeah.
That's why I'm chaotic neutral.
No,
That's
the fuck, God. Anybody who says they're chaotic neutral isn't fucking chaotic neutral.
They want to be chaotic
chaotic-
neutral.
I'm
but
chaotic
yeah.
evil.
Yeah, no, that's
They're
even
like-
worse. You're that guy who goes, I'm such a Slytherin, I'm fucking sketchy. No. If you say you're a
Fuck
Slytherin,
you
you're
up, I'll
not.
stab you.
Like, it's like you're gonna have that one guy who's like, bro, like I'm such a Slytherin, and you're like, no, the fuck. It's
What are
like,
they usually?
See, I just made you guys mad because
I feel like
That
most
proves, that I don't get mad at
anybody,
video games like that.
I feel like anybody who says they're a Slytherin is probably a Gryffindor. Who wants to be cool.
Same way people would say they're like chaotic evil or chaotic neutral. Probably like
It's like you're like fucking neutral. You're fucking neutral.
True
No one gives a
neutral.
fuck.
true
Yeah.
neutral.
maybe
I'd see
maybe
myself
neutral
as
good.
true neutralist, I
I
guess.
don't know what the fuck I am. I'm gonna Google it. What
Neutral
the fuck
good
is it?
usually gets categorized as like bystanders. That's fucking you. That's
You-
usually neutral
Listen,
good
listen,
in the
just
context
to put
of
this into like a different analogy, right? If we were in like a TV show, you'd be a background character.
to be fair.
so would
yeah,
you.
probably.
So would you guys. You guys would also. We get one episode.
No.
We get
I'm the main character.
fucking hell.
It's my
Okay.
TV show.
Okay.
I
No one would
get
watch it.
shot off a balcony and I do the fucking Wilhelm scream.
Uh-huh.
That's me.
Yeah.
So you get
Oh,
one
Jim
line to
McCap.
me, and I say hi, and then you're like hi, and then I'm out of the show forever.
Yeah. You're that guy who like bumps into me, and then like 8 seasons down the road, you come back and you become like you join me in crime, and I'm like, wait, I remember you somehow, even though we never said anything, and I just like saw you
You
almost a
said hi.
decade ago.
He
Yeah.
said hi.
We said hey once, like almost a decade ago. Like that's
Yeah.
that's what.
But
this is.
anyway, fuck.
Looking up the fucking.
I ruined the tension of that moment for these guys just because. Fuck it. You know.
Okay, so I fucking googled the alignment system, but all it is it's literally
Just
just
the meme.
it's entirely comprised of BuzzFeed, Tumblr, Pinterest, and 9gag,
Sounds
all
about right.
doing shit where they
Sounds like a
where,
fun
like,
time.
where like they put pop culture like references as parts of the alignment system.
I gotta stop.
Like, hold on, what do we have? We've got the Dark Knight trilogy. We've got
I used to see that
we
one a
got
lot.
the Joker as chaotic evil.
Of course it is.
That Scarecrow motherfucker is neutral evil. Lawful evil is Bane. Chaotic neutral is Two-Face. True neutral is Catwoman. Not sure if that's true. I've only watched like the first one.
She's entirely like
Lawful neutral is whoever the fuck the one chick Batman was trying to screw in the Dark Knight.
Fucking lawyer bitch.
The one that played what's her name in in
Rachel.
fucking Spider-Man. Rachel, that's it, Rachel. Rachel! Batman is chaotic good.
What'd she play in Spider-Man?
Wasn't she Spider-Man's girlfriend in the
Gwen?
fucking... No, MJ.
Mary Jane?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, wasn't
No
she?
way.
MJ? Fuck you, bullshit. Hold on. Give
You
me...
do not remember MJ, because
Hold-
MJ was
hold the
way
fuck-
more fucking
Hold the fuck
bad,
up.
bro.
Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up.
And that's all she had going for
Now I've
her.
got...
All she had going.
You guys are fucking-
That scene in the
Now,
rain,
now I
bro.
gotta Google this
That
shit, 'cause
scene
now
in
it's
the
gonna
rain,
fucking
bro.
bug me. What's that bitch? This is fucking her, Maggie Gyllenhaal. She's the same fucking woman.
No, she's not.
Bullshit. Fuck you. Hold on.
Look them both up.
Hold on. What the fuck? Maggie Gyllenhaal. I know it has to be her. Or not MJ. Fucking the other chick.
Oh, well, duh. Fucking who then? You don't know who you're talking about if it's like
Yeah.
The one that he was actually fucking.
MJ.
Yeah. Wasn't that her?
No.
Redhead?
Yeah.
No.
You sure?
100%.
I swear to God, I
Should
thought
we
it was
taking
her.
this long? Fucking
Hold on.
IMDb both.
No, I'm googling different shit. 1 second.
Just fucking.
Hold. Uno momento.
I'm gonna be used to this.
No, I googled it right now. I'll Google it right here. Really?
Kristen Dunst. Yeah, Kristen Dunst. That was MJ. You fucking doo-doo head.
I'm looking at her and I swear to fucking God, she was in a Spider-Man movie.
I don't think she was.
But where the fuck else would I've I've seen her somewhere, but I had never watched
Katie
the fucking
Holmes.
Dark Knight movies until like recently. Like, other than like than the fucking first one. Like everyone saw that one as a kid.
Yo, so you know what's crazy? Fucking Kanye's running now for president.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure. I don't know if he's fucking serious or not. I can't.
I'm
really tell.
100% going
It's
to vote
too late
him.
for that shit. He's
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah.
It's
He
a publicity.
Actually, he like physically can't run for 2020 election.
Yeah, it's a publicity stunt. Who cares?
But also, like, can we be honest though? A vote for him is a vote for Trump. A vote for any of those fucking retards is a vote for Trump.
No. Here's the thing.
It's a vote
You
for
have
them.
to go back to our history, okay? And what we had is the Teddy Roosevelt re-election.
Okay.
What happened there is he was running Republican, I think, at the time, and
And Democrats are scoundrels.
he was the Republican the Republican candidate the previous election. In this election, I'm going off of memory. This might be completely
He went
wrong.
independent.
Yeah, he
or whatever
went
the
independent.
equivalent was.
He went independent, yeah, but he had all the previous Republican voters on his side originally.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But since there was a new Republican candidate, an actual Republican
It split
candidate,
the party in half.
split the
and
party,
basically-
it split the Republican vote,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the Democrats won. So, and whoever that was, I don't remember who it was, won.
Oh, wait, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Theodore Roosevelt?
I'm
Who
not
was it?
sure.
No, Teddy lost.
Teddy
Here's-
lost. Was
here's-
it Wilson?
Oh.
Woodrow Wilson, I don't know.
Ooh, that's
It's fucking dropping presidential knowledge.
Here's my thing though, right? Donald Trump is like racist.
Can I? Here, I was gonna say
he
something
has like
here.
25 rape allegations. He's old and he's gonna be fucking senile soon.
I don't
Joe
know.
Biden is
Joe
already
Biden-
senile.
Yeah, Joe Biden
Listen,
is
listen, senile
Joe
soon,
Biden is
senile.
already
Calm down.
senile.
I was gonna say something. So you know Ronald Reagan, President Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
Literally his second term, he fucking sold weapons to the fucking Iran Contras.
Yeah.
And he fucking that was a whole scandal because he's fucking senile.
Yeah.
Because he's younger than Donald Trump. He was younger than
Yeah.
Donald Trump and Joe Biden.
Yeah.
They're both fucking bad options. So
Donald Trump's just a fucking idiot, and I'll be honest with you.
So is Joe Biden.
Joe Biden's just as bad.
Joe
feel like-
Biden's gonna fucking say some shit like
People-
missile bomb like
What
Iraq
people,
when
what
it's
people
fucking
aren't
Iran.
realizing is that Joe Biden, for one, is already senile. But also, if you look
I was
at
gonna say Pakistan.
if you look at every single one of his like press conferences and shit, he never outright tells you like what he's what's his deal.
I think that's just politicians in general.
No. Donald Trump is straight the fuck up. Donald
No.
Trump will straight up tell you like,
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
white people.
Oh, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I
That's
mean?
why people liked Donald Trump, because like supposedly he was more
Like,
strict with you.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. There is
Supposedly.
no president has just been straight up like as.
I mean, he set out to
as
do what he
blatantly
thought he would,
racist
what everyone
as him.
said, what he said he was going to do. He was going to run the country like a business.
Yeah, when-
That's
he
what
ran the country like a business.
You've got a
But
lot of. He runs his business like shit. So what the fuck did you think he was going to do to the country?
At
His
least
business
when-
fucking
he-
sucks.
I saw this great analogy on Twitter. Fucking oxymoron there, I know, but fucking it's like it said like Donald Trump ran the country like a business, but he ran it. But the people who thought they were going to be treated like bosses were treated like normal employees.
Yeah,
So
I
it
think.
basically him and his gang up there at the top.
And
him
he's
the
not
Republican.
helping his case at all with this whole. What I think you get a lot of like conservative Republicans are doing is they're like, it's like rather than being smart and trying to turn leftists to their side, they're just saying fuck you, we don't want you here anyway, which is not.
I think leftists do that a lot more too, though.
Leftists do the same thing, but leftists are also not in the position they're in. Leftists are in the position of trying to get to the top, not hold the top. And getting there is a lot easier than holding it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think what you're having right now, right, is you're having Donald Trump, who is being openly a white supremacist. It's like you've already seen it where he was like
I mean, he's
the way
literally
that
put
he's
a white supremacist video on this.
Oh yeah.
the way that he's been
wild.
handling these like riots and protests the past few weeks is horrible.
Yeah.
Like for starters, remember whenever you had those like white people who had never been inconvenienced a day in their life protesting because they had to stay at home and wear a mask and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were like protesting, like bringing guns like to the Capitol building and like
You know that picture
and,
of
like,
two old white people holding like AR-15s and fucking
Yeah.
pistols and shit
Yeah.
to protesters.
yeah, and they were oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
the
that's
fun-
fucking
it-
wild.
The picture looked hilarious.
I mean, like,
The
I mean,
trigger
like,
discipline.
to be-
Oh my
to
god.
fucking
To
steal
be
from
fair,
Twitter
though-
again. To steal from Twitter again. It's literally like white parents are now turning into what people they thought gangster rap was going to turn their kids
Yeah,
into.
I saw that.
To
That shit
be
was
fair
funny.
though,
Yeah.
weren't those protesters like it's like on like their didn't they like hop? It was like a gated community. They were like on their property and shit.
I don't know the context.
I'm not
I don't
sure
know
if
the
that's true or
context.
I know that I heard, like,
Which is
I know
bad.
that
We should know the
heard that. I'm not
context.
sure it's true. Now, I know that if it was me and if you're protesting, I don't give a fuck. But if I see you come onto my property, like I'm sorry, I'm just I don't care.
Listen,
who the,
if you
like,
touch my
I don't
marauder,
care.
if you touch any marauder, I'm going to personally come after you. You
Like I'm not gonna
me?
fucking like pull a gun on you or shoot you, but I'm gonna come outside and be like, yo, like could you get off my property?
Yeah.
And then if you get violent, I mean, sure, like you got violent, but I'm saying like I'm all for protests. I'm all for like riots and shit if you need to, but if you're gonna riot, you shouldn't be attacking like small businesses, homes. If you're gonna burn some shit, burn a fucking Target, burn a Food Lion. Like who the fuck cares?
Take over an entire
burn
zone. Take over an entire part of Seattle.
Why are we burning?
yeah.
Take over.
Why are we burning Targets? Targets are cool. Burn a fucking Walmart. Hillbilly trash don't go to Targets. They go to Walmart. Burn a fucking Walmart. What are we doing?
You're burning my place.
Targets are cool.
Yeah. Fuck, man. Shut the fuck up.
Just don't burn the one at Smithfield.
Shut
I wouldn't.
Shut the fuck up. God damn.
Just put the brush sound effect there. Just like
16 minutes in.
No, I don't know. But really,
New record.
He's just handled it like shit. Like it's like you saw like the police. Like it's like they weren't doing shit to these like violent white protesters.
Yeah.
And then as soon as like black people are like
See-
peacefully protesting, they're like grab the fucking rubber bullets and tear gas.
It's 'cause,
You know what I
like,
mean?
See, I like the video of the fucking cop. I think that's a fucking perfect example of why we need to fucking like just tone down how much our police force gets. It's literally the fucking guy, the cop in the van, fucking has a tear gas canister out the window and just like spraying protesters.
I saw
with it.
one where it was like drive-by people with
Yeah.
fucking pepper balls.
What was that crazy shit I heard about like a couple weeks ago in DC, where it was like a DC blackout where it's like for like a few hours at night, all of DC like blacked out. There was like no power, no lights or anything.
The fucking
And like,
purge.
and apparently that's what people were calling it. Apparently the military rolled up with with like suppressors on their weapons, and they were like shooting people.
The fuck?
Because that's what people were saying. People like I don't know if it's true or not. I've not looked super hard into it because I just didn't like I didn't look into it. But like I did see a picture of a guy in like a blacked out uniform
Where?
in DC in like a blacked out uniform holding an M4 with a suppressor on it. And everyone was saying it's like, what do you need suppressors for? If you're like, you know what I mean?
It's a hoax.
Is it a hoax?
Yeah.
I know I heard a lot about it. I just wasn't
Damn.
sure if it was true or not.
I was about to say you should fucking look into that if people are getting like gunned
I
down
haven't-
by the
I haven't looked
military.
into-
That's
I
kind
didn't-
of
I didn't
Yeah.
look super into it because I
Man,
was like,
Juan doing some weird shit for training, bro.
the fuck, man.
I didn't
Juan,
look- I didn't look
Juan,
super into
Sister
it.
Juan, you know, you gotta tone that shit down. You can't be shooting. You can't be
can't be
mowing
shooting-
down minorities like
you can't
that.
be shooting down innocent protesters.
I didn't look
Yeah.
super into it because like, I
Vietnam
heard
War.
about it and I was like, it was one of those things where I was like, this is fucked. So I doubt that it's true, but I was like, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. I think the country's just going to shit, and I think you see a lot of that bullshit from old white people who say, and it's always old white people who were
Yeah,
like,
it's always old white people.
if you don't like it, like get out of our country,
Ugh.
or it's like if you don't
See,
like it, then leave. And I'm like,
another anecdote about my grandparents. I love that they're telling me like that like just go to college to get the degree. Don't believe any of the stuff they're telling you there. They're gonna indoctrinate you and make you become a liberal. And I'm like, I'm already kind of.
I thought it was funny. My brother-in-law was talking about shit. And my brother-in-law, he's not like a conservative Republican. He's just he's like a little bit in the middle or whatever. He's like, I'm probably a little bit more Republican, and I'm like, I don't like it. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
But we were talking about it in the car the other day whenever I was doing some work for him, and he was like, oh, he's like, don't go to college and like let people change your beliefs. He's like, it doesn't matter what it doesn't matter if you're like a Republican, a Democrat, conservative, liberal. It doesn't matter. No matter what, don't let anybody change your beliefs.
Yeah.
Whether they want to make you a liberal or make you a Republican or conservative or whatever. Like it's like as long as you stick to like who you are truly, it's like that's how you
I
should
think
be.
there's that could be like.
And I think that's good for anybody. You know what I mean?
Well, I think it's a little bit dangerous there to like say completely disregard
No.
outside
I don't
influence.
think he was saying disregard. I think he was just saying like don't let people like peer pressure.
Stay true to yourself. If you're gonna
It's
change your ideas, change it
Change
for
it
like
because like you believe it, not because you want to fit in,
or because
You know
like
what I mean?
you found something that's like you actually
Also,
that's
Like,
convincing
I'll be honest
or
with you,
compelling to you.
Whenever I was like before high school, I didn't really give a fuck about anything political because like I was in 8th grade.
Nobody cares about fucking politics.
But I hit
Dude, I
freshman
did,
year-
but I was like the worst
But
kind.
our
I was into
freshman-
like skeptic shit. It was
Our
bad.
freshman year is when shit blew the fuck up
because
Like,
of Donald Trump.
That's
and
when
Hillary
the
Clinton.
world started. That's when America started like going to shit. You know what I mean?
But also, do you remember back during the election when Donald Trump was like, "Yeah, I won't secede, or I won't what's it called when like you like be like, yeah, you won fair and square."
You
Like
won.
for like a losing candidate, says the president,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, yeah, I won't do that for Hillary Clinton, and then Hillary Clinton said that's disgusting, and then
She did the same fucking thing.
yeah,
Okay, wait, for starters, Hillary Clinton's a fucking idiot.
oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
so freshman year,
But like that kind of set his presidency up for failure. I feel.
yeah.
Just because it's like you're already starting with political discourse, he can't really get anything done without being like.
I think you see this in politics more than anything else, but you saw it in the 2016 election bad ad
Yeah.
hominem arguments, which is essentially
Oh
whenever
my god, everyone was just shit talking everyone. You can
exactly.
It was
Yeah.
never about the points. It
It
was
was
just
never.
about I'm a better person than you're a fucking cunt.
When in
It's
reality,
literally, like,
Donald
it's
Trump
literally there's
like-
fucking roasts and shit going on during the debates. Like Donald Trump said, like, or Hillary Clinton said, something like, I can't imagine a world where Donald Trump is president, and then Donald Trump's like, because you'd be in jail.
Oh my god,
You
so
might-
petty.
I know.
my thing is this, right? Donald
But it's
Trump
funny,
is
but still,
racist, sexist. Like he's a shit fucking person.
But
But
I think
he's not anywhere near as corrupt as the Clintons.
Hillary
Yeah.
fucking
The Clintons are fucking
that bitch is
insane.
scary. Like, dude, she'll make you fucking suicide yourself. You'll
Done.
disappear, dude.
fucking
Like,
Gillian
that's that
Maxwell
bro.
or whatever the fuck her name is. She's fucking
she's dead.
She's
Like,
dead.
Trump
Fucking,
isn't like
on
a
Twitter,
warmonger
Cryptic on
fucking
Twitter was,
monster.
like,
At
sending
least.
Yeah, Donald Trump does not want to put us at war with fucking Syria.
Like he's an incompetent like old racist dude, not
Yeah.
like a fucking
He's like your old
abomination.
racist grandpa
Yeah,
versus
no, she's
fucking-
she's fucking horrible. Horrible.
Yeah,
and I like how Joe Biden is the candidate. Like
Joe
if you
Biden's
wanted
a-
to win,
Bro, I don't. Here's what I don't understand. Here's what I don't understand. Here's what I
Sanders-
don't understand. So freshman year, I'll be honest with you, I supported Donald Trump because I didn't know. I
was pretty. Yeah.
I was being influenced a lot by my dad and shit because I was like stupid and I was like
son, you remember you need me.
I was afraid to have like my own beliefs, and like I literally the only thing being played in the house was like Fox News and shit. So
Oh,
I
God.
never
Yeah,
saw
that's
anything
my
else.
grandparents
You know
for you right there.
what I mean? I didn't have Twitter yet. I didn't have like any social media very much. You know what I
Also,
mean?
Twitter's a fucking toxic place
So-
for
oh,
getting
yeah.
political opinions.
So I
from
was
Twitter.
just stuck seeing that stuff, and I'm like, oh, Hillary Clinton is bad. Like you know, I'm like I always
To
said
be
this.
fair, she is.
I always said that they're both terrible, but Trump is objectively better.
Yeah.
Because at the very least, you know he's a racist and probably raped somebody. Hillary Clinton, it's like,
You don't know.
you
You don't know
what the fuck
shit.
she's done.
If you do know, you're probably fucking
Oh,
dead.
exactly.
Yeah.
You're like
It's like, we
in a
can
hole somewhere.
assume,
Which
but like
also
you don't know.
apparently they have pictures now like that Maxwell produced that of Kevin Spacey and her at the fucking royal palace.
Holy shit.
Me and
sitting
the-
in the fucking throne.
Oh, God.
And they've dragged Prince Harry back to it. So that's at least good because they're starting to fucking unravel that ring.
Sophomore year, I was kind of like, I was like, well, that was fucking stupid. I'm just gonna say that like I didn't support really either one of them. Like I was.
Yeah.
I didn't vote. I was too young. And then junior year, I was like, no, like I'm liberal.
I feel like Biden is worse.
Biden's a fucking idiot. Like,
I feel like it's
I don't-
again the same
here's-
thing where
here's what
Biden
happened.
is a
Here's
worse
what happened.
choice.
Here's
I feel like it'd be easier for like the American public to manipulate though than Trump.
yeah.
Like you can work with Biden, you cannot work with Trump.
Here's what happened.
Until
Right?
you work with Biden, it's like, oh no, fucking Iran bombed us. And he's like, bomb Syria.
Like, here's what
I
happened, right?
forgot where the fucking
Here's what
Iran
happened, right?
was.
You
It sounded more
had-
like Bill Clinton.
You had a lot.
Syria.
We had the chance.
Oh god, that was bad.
But what you had is I saw it all over Twitter during the fucking like whenever like the elections were first starting.
Yeah.
Like what is it? The primaries or whatever the fuck? Where a lot of millennials were saying, "I'm not gonna vote because my vote doesn't matter," and that's fucking retarded.
Yeah,
It's
that's
the dumbest
so
shit I've.
self-defeatist.
And no, I know it doesn't matter. But why would you not take 10 fucking minutes of your day to at least try?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? I'm like
Because you know what's going to happen.
I
It's
never
going to be a
wanna
repeat of
about it.
4 years ago. Donald Trump is going to lose the popular vote, but because the fucking
Sure,
electoral
sure.
college exists, he's going to win.
No, but here's
And the
here's
liberals
thing.
are going to be mad for
No,
4
stop
more
Beating
years.
up the fucking table.
Here's what you get though, right? That was different. Now you've got a fuck ton of Gen Z who is almost entirely, I'd put money on it, most of Gen Z is probably going to be socialists, communists, like anything,
Left-leaning.
everything
Yeah.
anti-Trump,
Left-leaning.
everything anti-Trump. You know what I mean?
Because Trump
But this
represents
was
what their
the fucking
parents represent,
chance.
and now they're
Gen Z
fucking...
flosses its way into the
But
voter,
like, but
into
like
the
what
ballots.
you had was all these millennials not doing that, and that was like half the millennial vote just fucking gone. And then like I can't tell you how many people in our friend group alone who were like, oh, I'm not gonna go vote. Like why? Like even if you don't care, you should. For starters, if I like, it pissed me the fuck off when I heard people say that. Like, oh, I just don't care. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you don't care? I'm like, there are people like dying in the fucking streets. And that is
It's not going to get
like,
any better for if Biden's
There's a
president,
big lack of compassion in today's politics. Yeah.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm like Bernie Sanders. Not sure. It
would have been the
would
best
it have been
choice.
a perfect presidency? Presidency? No. But would it have been
'Cause Andrew
infinitely
Yang.
better than senile Biden and rapist Trump? Yes, 100 fucking.
Dude, I don't even know. I don't
bullshit.
even know if I fully.
See, Trump can't
fuck
get...
you, I'm talking. Shut the fuck
Sorry,
up. I'm
sorry,
gonna beat you the
sorry.
fuck up, bitch.
how abusive these podcasts were.
Yeah. Oh, so like, I don't know if I completely fuck with like social. I'm not like people are immediately like dismiss it, but my way I see it is I've never studied it. I've never looked into it. I've never like really tried to investigate socialism or if it's
Alright, so-
valid or not.
so
So,
essentially-
with that in
Yeah.
mind,
Here's what you get, right?
but
I'm like I realized senior that I'm a democratic socialist. So basically, how
that's
it works
probably
is-
where I'd fall under. Yeah.
Here's how it works, right? You've got, we'll say,
I'm an enlightened centrist. No.
on the very far left,
Me and fucking 15 years old.
like
Yeah.
like the farthest to the left, we're gonna say is communism, and on the farthest to right, we're just gonna throw like
first
conservative.
to live would be anarcho-communism, actually.
Okay, but we're not getting
Oh,
that
that's-
deep in it.
okay.
We're just going like general
Yeah.
shit. Communism, and then you've got socialism, right, which is gonna be in between.
No, the way I know, I literally understand like what it is. I know what it is.
Yeah, we know what it
But
is.
like, I don't
We're
know
not
how
stupid.
it. I don't know how
Here-
valid it
here's
is, or
the
how
difference,
if it's
right?
like useful or
Here's the
whatnot.
thing that differ though, right? You're gonna have communism, which is like in the middle of like, I mean, you're gonna have socialism, which is like in the middle of communism and fucking what is it?
Democratic socialism.
No, America's shit.
Capitalism.
And then in between socialism and communism, it's democratic socialism. Or no. Or
I don't think you know it either.
Capitalism and
in
socialism.
between capitalism and socialism, I bet it's democratic.
If we're doing
Socialism.
politics next time, we
And
should do some research.
here's why that's so much better, right? Because socialism has, I mean, a fuck ton of flaws. Like there's just a lot. Like
Yeah.
it's like
But also
and
with
here everyone says that, like you got like smaller countries that are socialist, right? But the problem with that is numbers matters. Like socialism will not work the same for
Also,
a country
I hate,
with
like-
a third of the population that America has. You know what I mean?
yeah, socialism will work with like smaller countries like
Exactly.
like Sweden
Exactly.
and all those
Democratic
places.
socialism
Will work
is a
for-
good mixture. Because with that, you can get things like free healthcare.
But also,
free
I
schooling,
feel like
education.
this point is brought up a lot by fucking old people. But like, I still feel like it's a decent point nonetheless. Who the fuck's gonna pay for it?
Here's the thing. So I personally am not. I'm not a fan of free healthcare, and here's why. Canada which is the only country with free healthcare that even has a comparable
Like
population
yeah,
compared to America, right? Like all other countries that do that have like a 10 million population. America has
Something
like a
like that, yeah.
350 million population, give or take.
yeah.
So Canada's the closest thing we're gonna have to that, right? As an example, their healthcare fucking sucks. It's awful.
Yeah.
Here's why. Because healthcare is it's not free here, so doctors here make a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
So all of the good doctors around the world are gonna come to America because they're gonna make more money, right?
Yeah.
Which is why you're gonna have doctors in like Canada. For starters, if you go to like it's like emergency healthcare in Canada is like okay, but as far as like appointment based things, it fucking sucks. It will take you forever. Like you think it takes you a while to get into the doctor here?
Yeah.
It'll take fucking 3 times as long in Canada. So
I feel like we need to start taxing, and like also with
I
that,
think taxes could be higher.
taxes for not for like us though, like for like working people. Like I feel
What
like
you're getting a lot
they-
of
like,
it actually
you get a lot of higher rank people like fucking Bezos and all those guys who get fucking
Oh,
tax
yeah.
fucking cuts because they're like
Yeah, what do you
But
guys
at
think?
the same time though, Bezos is also like in with like a fuck ton of politicians.
Yeah, he's a lot
Yeah.
of lobbying and shit.
Yeah.
So what do y'all
So-
think about like taxing the rich and shit, like
Okay,
increasing
per-
we need
taxes?
to
on
Personally-
eat the rich.
personally-
We needed to fucking go to their places
Personally,
of work and just like
I think
Nom,
you
nom, 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 nom.
get
Exactly.
a lot of people who hate some rich people just because they're rich, right? So you get a lot of like, I hate Bezos not because he's a shitty person, but because he has
he's
money,
pretty
and I don't.
shitty.
No, he is a shitty person, but you get a lot. Like it's like I hate hearing seeing the argument on Twitter, and it's where I see it all the time. Is people who are like, "Oh, fuck Bill Gates, he could give all of his money away at one time." Which, for one, you actually
That's fucking
you
stupid.
can't- it's not-
He gives away millions. He literally gives away
Billions of
fucking.
dollars
He's
every year.
giving away a lot of money.
Insane.
He's at least a decent billionaire. He's probably the only decent billionaire. Like you get like,
Bill Gates.
but you get like the people on Reddit who worship Elon Musk and like
Yeah.
fucking.
No. I will admit, Elon Musk is a pretty good dude. Like he's been helping out with Flint, Michigan for years.
Oh yeah,
Well, that's good.
that was
but-
before he went fucking crazy though. I think.
Yeah.
he did. He's kind of losing his shit in 2020.
yeah.
But
2020.
I mean, like pre 2020, he's been a great fucking dude. You know what I mean? He donates a
Great
shit ton of
fucking
money.
dude.
Good dude. Weird, but he's not like a bad person. You know? He donates and shit. You know what I mean?
But then he also named his son dead.
Sure, but I'm not gonna say that makes him like a bad like person in comparison to like Jeff Bezos,
Yeah.
who could literally like solve world hunger.
Shit's fucking wild.
I guarantee
Yeah.
you, I mean,
Like, the
people
amount
do
of
the
money-
math. He can solve world hunger, world fucking poverty. He could solve that shit. It's like
The amount of money he has is literally impossible
Motherfucker
to
is
fucking
literally a
comprehend to us.
dragon. Like you know, fucking Smog from
Yeah.
The Hobbit. He's literally the fucking dragon on
Yeah.
on the top of the
Yeah.
pile of gold.
Like,
Like-
he, the problem with Jeff Bezos, right, is
He's capitalism gone too far.
he's
It's
He could live the
is
same lifestyle
perfect
with.
example.
You could cut his money like 50%. And he'd have the same fucking
You could
lifestyle.
cut his money into fourths,
Yeah.
and he'd be fucking fine. He would never.
Interesting.
He wouldn't even
fact,
notice.
No, exactly.
You could cut the.
and he'd make
you
that
could
shit
cut-
back in 10 years.
Yeah. Or like an
Less.
hour.
Yeah, you know, fucking. It's literally the same problem with the NYPD because their funding is like makes them one of the biggest militaries in the world.
Is that legit? That sounds
Oh,
really
yeah.
crazy.
Like-
I
maybe
actually-
like
I didn't think
80-something
it was legit,
military
and I looked
in the
into
world.
it, and they have an insanely large fucking military budget.
Yeah.
So America actually has the highest military budget in the world, right? Surprise,
Yeah,
surprise.
but I'm talking about the police
But
force of
yeah.
New York City
But
specifically.
Here's the problem with the military budget, right? I think, of course, like it's always better to have a safer military than like to be sorry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you can actually take America's military budget and cut it in half, and you could solve poverty in America.
Yeah.
I
think it's a bit too simple, but-
someone
No,
did the math. With that money, if you used it properly and efficiently and intelligently for what it needs to be used for,
See, if Amazon
and
was
nobody
taxed,
profited, if nobody profited off of it, you could solve
because
fucking poverty. in
did you know
America.
that because Amazon fucking spends all their money every year, they literally fucking like they don't have to pay like a certain tax?
I think when it comes, like you said, to answer your question, when it comes to taxing the rich 100% should be taxed more. 100%. I think now there's a lot of like fine
it should
tuning.
be. It should
like,
be
the
like, you know
economics
how
of it and how it
Sweden
works.
does it, like where you're taxed because of your income level. Like a million, like some like millionaire dude got caught speeding or some shit, and he got hit with like a fucking $100,000
Yeah,
fine.
it should be scaled up.
Yeah,
to,
it
like,
should be
if-
scaled up.
if you're
I
like-
shouldn't be paying more taxes a year than the
If you're
entire
like a,
company
if
of
you're like
Amazon.
if you're like a fucking doo-doo income and like a fucking like $200 speeding ticket tanks you, but like you get the same ticket if you're like a fucking billionaire. Like no, it should be relative to you.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
like, how I look at it is, right, I think it was like the 1970s or 80s, right? It actually used to be rich people were taxed more. But over the past like 40 years, rich people have been getting taxed less and less and less. And it's set
Because
now,
they've been in with the politicians.
it's set now so that like the middle and like lower class are paying significantly more in taxes per year.
and that's
than-
all due to Reaganomics, baby.
And
Nope.
that's now granted, are there obviously a fuck ton more middle class and lower class people than there are multimillionaires and billionaires?
Yes.
But
They
how I look
shouldn't
at it is,
have that much
with
wealth
the,
to
with the
begin.
amount
That's hoarding
of money,
wealth.
Oh, exactly. Like it's like Jeff Bezos legitimately has a monopoly.
Literally, fucking
Fucking Disney, dude.
Disney-
Fucking trust busting needs to make a comeback, dude. That shit's gonna
bring back the spirit of Teddy Roosevelt.
fucking Teddy Roosevelt's
You know the
gonna
fucking-
rise out
He
of the
would
grave
shit
with,
himself. He'd
with that
fucking
big
cry.
old fucking stick, dude.
He fucking
Beat the
goes
fuck
around
out of you.
and whacks Jeff
Like,
Bezos
I just-
atop the head with the
Boom.
fucking stick.
I think you did a lot of this bad shit, right? But like, I think at the end of the day, like I can tell you right now, it's very simple. And it's very there's a lot of fine tuning to be done, but I can tell you one way how we can super help the immigration issue.
Eat
Oh,
the
Fucking
rich.
drastically.
I know how Bill Burr talked about this. Eradicate 85% of the population.
I think Bill Burr's kind of. I don't know.
I fucking love Bill Burr.
Thanos was
I
right.
started-
Funny.
I started listening to his podcast.
I think
It's
he's
fucking
got
hilarious.
very like whenever it comes to his comedy.
Bill
shows,
Burr's hilarious.
they've
I'm
Yeah.
got-
not-
I can't get enough of him. I've been
everyone-
addicted to him for
everyone
like the
says
past week.
It's like dark comedy, but he's not like it's not dark comedy. It's like
just
dry,
fucking real.
edgy middle schooler comedy. Like
I disagree because I usually hate that stuff, but I didn't feel that with him.
It's like a fucking like it's like some like bland ass rape joke, and I'm like it's not fucking funny. Like it's just bad.
When was the last time you heard him? Because like that doesn't sound like
I haven't
what I
listened to him in a
heard.
few years, but I mean,
Because like I've been listening to like his specials.
I really like him when he's on the Joe
consecutively.
Rogan Experience and he tells off Joe Rogan for not wearing a
Yeah.
mask. Also, fuck Joe Rogan for not wearing a mask.
Yeah, that shit is like encouraging and not wearing a mask too. That's fucking lame, Joe. I had a point at some point and I forgot it. Oh
Bill
yeah,
Burr
fucking.
funny.
Dude, Mexicans are fucking racist though. That's an actual thing. Like, Mexicans are super fucking racist. All the time. My parents are like those fucking
So-
moyos
so-
over there. I'm like, bruh, chill.
So wait. So you guys are like, build that wall.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot. I don't know if it's true or not. 'Cause, of course, I'm not gonna say it is. I don't know. I've heard a lot of things about how like apparently like, you get a lot of like racist Chinese people.
Oh,
I
I've
hear
heard
that a
yeah,
lot.
black people in China. And,
I don't know
like,
what's up
Asian
with that.
countries. Yeah.
I heard the coolest shit. It's been like trending on Twitter for like a week ago, maybe more. About like the first black samurai.
I heard about that.
Yeah, who like just rolled up.
That sounds
on
like a
the-
like a 70s blaxploitation film.
just like
Yeah.
rolled the fuck up on the coast of Japan one day, and they had never seen a black person before, so they were fucking in awe. They were like, "What the fuck?"
What the fuck? Yeah.
And this guy, he was fucking like 6 feet tall
Not
and
the fucking
shit.
anime. And the show was fucking badass though.
Was there?
I recommend Afro Samurai. It's
And I
fucking
mean,
good.
like what? Like back then, the average Japanese person was probably what, like 5 feet tall.
Oh, that
tops?
makes sense. Yeah, the height difference.
That's
too.
it. Yeah. So they were like in awe of the fact that he was so tall, and he was also like ridiculously young. So they said that he had the strength of 10 men. So whenever he became like a samurai, he like
Oh,
worked
so you said
hard.
Chinese.
Did I say Chinese? My
Yeah.
bad. No. No. I was
Japanese.
talking about Chinese like racism. Then I changed it
Oh.
to Japanese when I was talking
Yeah,
about
and
this
this is Japanese. Yeah.
No, he became like a samurai, and he was like super respected. And there's like statues of him and shit somewhere out in Japan because he's like super. He was actually like a highly respected samurai.
What is your webcam?
Not
look
only
like? I'm
because of his
curious.
like combat prowess, but because he was just like they just liked him. He was a good dude.
All right, you know what? We're talking about comedians. We're just talking about Bill Burr. What do y'all fuck with anyone? Any other comedians?
I like
Eric Andre.
I haven't watched
I-
any stand-up stuff from him,
He's
but
fucking good.
the Eric Andre show is fucking amazing.
Old Dave Chappelle stand-up. is
Whenever
fucking
I
hilarious.
I like
First-
his new one.
the
And
first-
Kevin Hart too. They're just
I don't like
fucking
Kevin Hart.
hilarious.
I think
Kevin Hart's a little overrated.
I
He's
think-
overrated, but like his old stuff is
especially in movies, he's the same
Oh, he's
fucking guy in
fucking
every.
I hate
Just
everything.
like Dwayne Johnson, the same fucking
Yeah.
dude in every goddamn movie.
There's literally two Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart movies. There's like 3 of them now, and they're all the same character.
Has
They really
Dwayne
are.
Johnson done
Seriously.
anything but like B movies? Like, has he done anything like worth talking about?
No.
Jumanji is pretty good.
No,
That's a B
fuck off.
movie too.
No, it was
How's
shit.
that a B movie?
It's a high
fucking
budget B
trash.
movie.
Think about the actors in it. You had Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart. Jack Black was the best actor in the entire fucking movie.
I like Jack Black and all, but then when his son fucking releases girl's nudes on his Instagram,
Bruh.
What?
yeah, that's a fucking thing that happened.
Oh my god.
His son used the fucking fame from
Jesus
from, like
Christ.
helping run Jablinski games.
What's the name of the girl again? She was on Doctor Who as one of the companions. What's her name?
Oh, fucking the girl from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
Fucking blue
no
chick.
one knows her from that though.
Put
because
the
you couldn't
picture
tell
of
her.
the chick from Guardians of the Galaxy.
No.
No, it
Everyone
was-
knows what you're talking about, you fucking
No, they
idiot.
don't. Yo, actually, yeah, blue chick.
Who the
fucking,
fuck?
like,
Everyone
that-
knows that.
Blue chick.
Like robot bitch.
Robot
no,
bitch.
No, I know her mostly from Doctor Who because she played Amy. She was one of the
Yeah, I
companions of the
remember
11th Doctor of Matt Smith's Doctor. No,
Fucking loser.
whenever I first started getting into comedy shows, I like. When I been getting into it, the first comedy shows I ever saw was Jeff Dunham.
Ew.
What the fuck do you
That
mean?
shit is trash.
Ew.
He's so much fucking funnier than Bill
puppet.
Burr.
You're 12, dude. I thought
You
that when
like-
I was like
That
15.
motherfucker was actually kind of funny.
No, it's
He
not.
literally has a little
It's not
character-
aged that well.
One of his little characters
Maybe
is a
not.
fucking
I don't know.
terrorist.
I haven't seen it in
Like
in a
9/11
long
joke.
I haven't listened to him in years, but I remember last
probably
time I
why.
watched him, he was fucking funny.
is dumb.
He literally has like
What do you
a
mean it's
terrorist
dumb? It's
character.
it's
that
better
was
than
one of the
Bill
fucking
Burr.
9/11 pilots.
Bill Burr's making the same goddamn jokes that
You don't
every
know,
other
but
fucking comedian's
you
making.
yourself admitted that you don't know Bill Burr's comedy. Cause
Based off of just that one video that we saw just then, he's making the same
No, it's
jokes
not.
that every other comedian is making right now.
what does that mean? Like, what is like? It wasn't that like
The same jokes about
The
like,
clip's
oh,
a
like,
few years old.
the same like white people, black people jokes. Like everyone
that wasn't a
makes
white
the
people,
same
black people
fucking
joke. That was a joke of like the fucking movies and like the fucking like cultural and shit.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Not just white people be like, black people be like.
Everyone
favorite
talks
one
about.
of those is the fucking Marlon Webb vine where he's like, how white people shower, how black people shower, same as white people. Stupid. First you get the body wash, then you get the chicken lit. It was funny. It was fine. Okay, that
It was fine. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
how you can describe it. It was fine.
It was fine. 'Cause
Everyone
fucking-
like
Drop a
fucking
like,
loves
someone-
Bo Burnham, but I'll be honest with you, I've never been a big fan.
I didn't like his special.
I think he's like funny. Like he's had like a couple of
I
funny
like the
things.
songs, but
Yeah,
apart
but he's
from
not
that,
like
that
a-
Marlon Webb.
He's not a super funny guy.
Where were we? Oh yeah, comedians. Yeah. You're objectively wrong, and your taste in humor is trash.
Yeah. That's the episode title. That's the episode title. Gus is objectively wrong.
Okay. My favorite comedian is Gabriel Iglesias, and he's fucking funny.
He's good. I haven't seen him in a while.
I think he's very original.
That's my grandpa's favorite comedian.
Like he doesn't really tell. He doesn't do like the same type of shit as anybody else. He's very like his own thing, which I like. You know what I mean?
I respect that. I feel like the master is still Chappelle.
Yeah,
He's just
I like.
so
I fucking love.
funny.
Dave Chappelle's fucking hilarious.
For what it's worth, Eddie Murphy's pretty funny too, but I haven't seen him.
I haven't
stand-up
seen
in a while. Like I probably hasn't done stand up since the 70s. Party all the time is fucking tight. Anyway, I haven't seen him. I don't think he's done stand up in like since like the 70s or something.
Did Chris Rock have like a hiatus or something?
I
'Cause
think Chris Rock just kind of fucking disappeared.
no, I've been seeing stuff from him recently. Like no,
Didn't he fucking beat somebody? Did he?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I just remember we cut a lot, and it's not ideal for a video podcast.
Yeah.
And whatever. It's just,
So y'all seen any good movies lately?
no.
Play any good games lately?
I rewatched Avatar the other day.
Of course you did.
James Cameron, phenomenal fucking movie.
No.
You always talk about
100%
And then we
still
literally
top of the
got-
box office. Endgame did not really get the box office. They fucking cheated.
Okay.
No, they
What?
did. They did. Endgame,
Avatar charged more per ticket because it was only 3D.
Endgame, whenever it first came out, made second place. They didn't get first place until they re-released the movie with bonus scenes. That should not count. It is not
It shouldn't
technically the
count
same
'cause
fucking movie.
Avatar was out for like 3 years, for like 2 years though. Like it was out for like.
That's not how box office works. Box office is like not like the entire time it was in theaters.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
That's how it is. Yeah.
It gets divided like as weekend sales or like.
No.
First
That's not how
week
that
and
works
shit
though.
like
Because
that.
Endgame, they had the box office after like a week, but that bitch was in theaters for like months. I
Avatar
guarantee
was
you,
in
I could.
theaters for years, and they charged more per ticket because it was 3D. So. I like how like you always talk about Avatar, and then we've literally gotten into arguments about it before.
It's so much. It's such a better movie than Endgame. For
I
starters.
don't know. I don't care. I didn't think Endgame was that great either.
I
so,
didn't.
like,
It was a
I'm
good
willing to
movie.
say
It was
both
a
are
good
gay.
movie,
And
but
Infinity War was better. I'll admit that. And that one should have been top of box
Okay,
office.
so box office sales is done off of box office business can be measured in the terms of the number of tickets sold or the amount of money raised by ticket sales.
Yeah.
So you're wrong.
Okay.
So that's what you're saying. You're wrong.
Who, me?
wrong.
What
That's
do you
Yes,
mean?
you
How
are
am I
wrong.
wrong?
You said it was like
You
a
said it was
specific
just-
time slot, like not
Yeah.
sales
No, he
throughout.
mentioned the time slot.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you said like it doesn't literally mean like the amount of.
I know, but I'm saying I'm saying it's not. Oscar said that it was like the total
No.
during the entire duration it was in theaters. But that's
Yeah.
how it works.
Yes,
It
that's
is.
what he just
That's what
said.
you
No,
just
it
said.
didn't. Yes, they just said that. Oh my god, who cares anyway? Fuck.
Gus does, because Gus
It's
needs
like-
to be right.
Ava-
Love you, Gus.
Avatar's alright, I guess. It's
It's
going
alright.
down.
Endgame's alright.
Yeah.
There are better movies out there.
Both
the
are-
Lighthouse is a better movie.
Both are definitely overhyped. Both.
are definitely overhyped.
Okay, for starters, the CGI on Avatar for its time
Oh yeah.
is infinitely better than
You know what else is
Endgame's.
good for its time?
CGI.
Rambo. But then you're like, I don't like old movies. Old movies. It looks old. Rambo fucking was all
There wasn't
practical.
even there wasn't there wasn't even any fucking CGI in that movie.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's fucking real explosions.
But then
Can
you
they
can't
put-
compare them. You can't compare CGI to real
It
effects.
is different fields. It's kind of apples and oranges.
Well, Gus
No,
likes
it's apples
oranges
to
and I
fucking
like-
to fucking bookcases. You can't compare the two.
I don't know. I feel like like you watch Avatar for different reasons than you watch Rambo. You know?
Okay,
That's
so
true, that's
apparently
true.
it's done off of the first week of sales, I believe.
Okay.
So in the first 7 days, I'm guessing, it would be of them being out. Avatar made more money, but then Endgame re-released it with more scenes. I just feel like I shouldn't count because they re-released it. I feel like it's technically a different movie. You can't count it towards the same movie. What the fuck?
Well, that's cringe.
Yeah. Y'all have any other topics in mind? Take that as a no. All right. What have you been listening to?
Oh, I haven't been listening to much. I've just been trying to learn how to play Thank You Scientist.
Yeah, I feel that.
How's
How's that been going?
It's been going. I look at it. It's got rhythms. It's got certainly got time signatures. It's
Yep.
certainly got. It's going fast too. So I'm sitting there like. fuck is
How
it
much
doing?
did the transcriptions cost you?
I don't remember.
Damn.
It's probably a lot, honestly. Because they're high quality books.
Yeah.
They're very nice. And I worth every penny. It's just that I'm drawing a name on his name. I'm drawing a blank on his name.
I actually don't know the
Sorry.
TYS
Like
basis either.
open like the first 2 pages and see right there. I love you to death, man. You're a very talented bass player. It's in the second page. Here it's on.
Assume Corey.
Yeah, Corey.
McCory.
Cody.
Cody McCory.
Yeah, Cody is fucking phenomenal at bass. He's really good.
Yeah.
Like, in the way he writes that stuff is fucking phenomenal.
You don't miss?
He don't miss. And like, he didn't even write some of this stuff on fucking Stranger Had Prevail. So that shit is super complex, which proves like the rest of the men that helped him write that shit. Like, at least or like I think it was is it Tom?
Guitarist?
Yeah.
Tom Monda.
Tom Monda. He literally I'm 90% sure Tom's like the
Lead
helped
songwriter?
write- yeah, he helped write a lot of that bass lines for that album. So he's extremely fucking talented too. Like they like it's complex shit. Like I'm trying to learn how to play Mr. Invisible. I'm like stuck on how to fucking play it. I don't know how to play it. I'm fucking stuck in. It's great, but it's great. I love every moment of it. It's good
Yeah.
practice for when I need to become an indie band bassist during college.
So what have you been listening to, Gus?
Honestly,
You've been listening to the Hamilton
I've
soundtrack.
not really been listening to much different shit. Like, I've been getting more back into like EDM stuff recently. So I kind of had my phase where I was hitting like what is it? Like fucking punk rock shit for a little bit, which is still fucking dope.
Like
but I've
what?
been getting,
Any
like,
bands for that?
fuck,
Fucking poser can even name bands.
bullshit.
You should be able to name the band fucking track listing
I have
for albums.
really bad memory, dude. Really bad. Like I couldn't tell you the name of
But you
albums
can't even
of
do
my
a kickflip,
favorite fucking band.
poser.
I could. Sanction is my favorite band of all time, and I could not tell you the names of their albums.
Because
Okay, I can tell you.
I think you're just not.
Okay,
You don't.
I
You
can tell
just
you the
don't
names
listen.
of one.
You don't. You
Like,
just don't listen to albums, do you? You put shit on shuffle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the type of dude to put concept albums on shuffle.
Look at this, dude. No, that's prog as fuck, dude.
It is prog as fuck, but also not because the idea of a concept album is prog. It's like fad prog. Like, you know how like the Virgin versus Chad memes where it's like
Yeah.
fucking like what the fuck what the fuck lad? Like that's like that level of prog.
I don't know. I've just been listening to a lot of fucking like punk rock shit for a little bit, but then I've been getting back into EDM shit recently.
You're gonna see punk rock and you're gonna come up as be like Green Day.
Yeah, I like punk rock.
No, more like the
You
mid
wanna be an
2000s kind of shit. You know what I mean?
2000s.
It's like early 2000s to like
That is
2010 ish. Just very like
That's literally crazy.
more on like the.
Is this the stuff you were talking about last episode?
Yes.
Oh, that's not
Yeah,
punk
yeah.
rock. Yeah, I
Yeah.
listened through some of it for the fucking episode because I put it in the background and it's not punk rock.
It's punk rock.
It's not.
I guess it
It's closer to pop punk.
it's punk rock.
No, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna fucking fight you. I'm gonna fucking.
So what's the difference between punk pop and pop punk?
What do you mean? But shut the fuck up. I hate all of you.
I mean more like in like electronic shit. So like I don't know. I was on TikTok the other day and it was like a week ago, and this dude is just talking about like the different like subgenres of like house and dubstep and shit. I'm not a big dubstep guy, but I fucking love house and deep house and shit like that. It's fucking sick. You know what I mean? It's like super W. You're in the car and you're just like vibing out. You know, it's dark outside. And you're just trying to chill the fuck out. It's always dope. Or it's like a drum and bass shit is so fucking because it's so simple. It's literally just drum and bass. Like that's it.
Oh, did you guys hear that they removed
Super
Never Gonna Give You Up off YouTube?
What?
Removed what?
They
Oh,
removed the Rick Astley song.
Rick
off YouTube.
Roll.
Why?
oh no, I heard.
Check it. It's like really fucking
Yeah.
No way.
yeah.
I'm gonna fucking look this up right now. Hold on.
It's on YouTube. Freaking look it up. It's like says like this video is not available in your country.
What country is it
says
available in?
It's not available in your country. That's what it says, man.
Got an ad, okay. You just rickroll us on purpose?
I feel like
I get it.
Yeah. I
Okay,
fucking
okay,
rickrolled
okay,
you.
okay. So that was an actual thing.
Like I
That,
get
peop
it,
that was
but I
being
mean-
posted online. Like
Yeah.
people were posting that the
Like I-
rickroll's been fucking
I heard
blocking your
about it,
country.
yeah.
So then you,
Yeah.
yo,
Fucking big brain 100
yo.
people. I fucking outsmarted
And that
you.
worked because you were backed by shit that I didn't feel like looking into earlier.
'Cause
All right,
I planted
all
it in
right.
your fucking heads the other day. I put it in general. I was like, yo, the Rickroll video got deleted.
Fuck, dude, that's the long con
It
right
is
there.
the long con.
You know the rules, and so do I. Wait, what was it before that? Wait, what was it for? I'm trying to remember.
hold on. We're trying to get fucking copyright strike.
Shit doesn't
up,
fucking
who
matter.
We got striked on the other video. We didn't even say anything.
That was
What it
different.
again? What did we get striked again?
We got
Because
blocked.
Pablo put some fucking music in
It was
there.
Beatles.
Yeah.
Ain't no stranger to love that. I'm fucking stupid. How can I forget that?
That
It's
was fucking
so
funny.
iconic. We're no strangers to love.
Wait. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give you up. But the lyrics are in alphabetical order.
Oh my god, we're not gonna
So we're not doing this. We're
Hold
not
on.
doing this. All right, Pablo, what have you been listening to?
Oh, did you finish?
Yeah.
Did you finish your thing about music?
EDM.
Oh man, so we have this new idea for a podcast called Concept Kings. Pretty.
That sounds like
Fucking stupid.
that's a really fucking bad name.
It's
It's
work.
scuff. That
It's
is
work in
scuff
progress.
Can we do like the concept cucks?
Shut the fuck up. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so it's pretty straightforward. We're gonna review concept albums, talk about the fucking music itself, and then go over the lyrical shit. The reason we're doing this is because we can actually see some like longevity in this and actually marketing this. Like this is something that could actually like find a niche or something. So we
not like
we
just
think.
three dudes shooting the shit. I don't think that's
Yeah, because this podcast we don't care if anyone listens to. Quite honestly, it's mainly
Yeah,
just for
yeah.
us. This
But
is a,
it's also fucking weird that 70 people have seen our first episode.
yeah, I'm so confused by that.
Like, not even like our second or third episodes, just are pretty decent. Our first episode, our pilot episode, has gotten 70 views.
Yeah.
That's just fucking weird to me.
Yeah. In any case, we don't really care. Stop.
My personal favorite
What?
episode,
Okay, whatever.
which was like 5, I think.
5 is good.
What happened in that one again? What did we do in
Which
that
one was Skeletons in the Closet?
That one was 5, yeah.
Yeah, that was the
What
best.
did we talk about in that one again?
You weren't there
You
because
weren't
you're a
there.
bitch. But we talked about
We talked about old shit we did.
we
How
talked
did
about
we-
embarrassing stories. That was
I
the
was
meant.
not
was
there
the-
for that one.
It was
for
at my
the
house.
podcast
Yeah,
yet?
it was Pablo's house. You weren't.
It was the episode before you came along.
Yeah,
I
it was
think.
the
Oh,
episode
was it?
we recorded before
Yeah.
you did.
Are you sure? I came on at. I thought I came on at like 3 or 4.
No, you came
Oh.
on at
6.
6.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, you came on the 6th episode when we
What
recorded.
did we talk about
But
on
what
6
we
again?
It was like we just talked about
Wait,
fuck
wait,
shit
no,
the
no,
whole
no.
time.
You're gonna have to bleep this out. Was that the episode?
Yes.
Yeah. God damn it.
Yeah, that was your introduction.
That was your introduction.
How did you ever
How
handle
much?
that? by
How
the
much
way?
salvage?
Yeah.
was
How
it?
much did you cut out of that fucking video?
Yeah, just out of curiosity.
It's a short ass episode. Oh yeah, our new podcast. Yeah, we're excited for that
podcast, Be on the lookout.
because we're actually gonna put effort into that one. That's actually gonna be an actual thing.
Okay, so Gus is on some gay shit right now. He just put his foot on top of my foot, and neither of
And
us
you're both barefoot.
we're
Oh my
both
god,
barefoot.
you gotta lock toes, bro.
Pablo, take off your shoes.
The moment I said you gotta lock toes, fucking oh my bad. Oscar like recoiled his feet backwards.
He's gonna have fucking PTSD for like the rest of his goddamn life.
I have been listening to
fuck are
some
you
stuff
doing?
though. I actually have been listening to stuff in preparation for concept album guides. For that thing, I listened to Farewell to Kings for the first time, which I haven't listened to, and Clockwork
Alright.
Angels by Rush.
Yeah.
Like,
Clockwork,
I listened to that for the first time. And
Clockwork
it
Angels
was
is one of
actually
my
pretty
favorites.
decent. Like
Clockwork Angels is fucking good.
it's fucking dope.
Shut up.
Fuck you.
What are we talking about?
Anyway, so but like Farewell
What the
to
fuck
Kings.
is a concept album? Is it like an album that was thought up but they never actually went through with it?
No, it's a it's fun. It's just fucking funny.
Yeah.
I feel like
No,
that, I feel that
it's an album with a story or theme that ties it all together.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
I was
uh,
thinking like concept car, like there was an idea we just never did it kind of thing.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it has a concept behind it basically. So yeah,
Oh, it kind of like Dream Theater and like that one album of theirs.
yeah, or
Oh.
American Idiot by Green Day. That's like the most popular example.
Yeah.
That's it. Also a
Is
Broadway
there-
show.
I don't know there was a story behind that.
Yeah, there is.
Oh.
Yeah. But I'm just saying that I think that Cygnus X1 Book 1 and 2 should count as a concept album.
We'll see. Maybe I'm warming up to that idea because I'm thinking
it's just like
Why is it
the
a
song is
debate?
fucking dope. Like
because it's just it's individual songs, not really an
it's
album.
two songs, but they are one story.
And also they come together and make
I
the
thought that
length of
doesn't
a
count,
fucking.
though.
They make the length of an EP. Like
Yeah.
they're 30 minutes long
I
together.
if you guys don't mention fucking I'm having a My Chemical Romance and what the fuck's the one album?
Oh, I added that to the list of our
Yeah.
things. I made a list of like albums.
Because
we
they
need to
actually
check
made
out.
what's his name actually made a fucking comic book out of it. Like it's the whole
No, that's
story and
different. That's
everything.
different. I think.
No,
Black Parade.
no.
Oh, there's another one.
One second, hold on. I can't remember the name. I'm not a big MCR person, but Alicia.
I know.
fucking
No. You're thinking about the wrong thing. The fucking frontman. He has a comic, but
He
that's a
does.
completely separate thing.
No, it's based on the.
He has a separate comic that's like a fucking like.
No, it's based on it, though.
superhero thing. No, it's just.
Yeah, I promise you it
fucking
is.
Bitch, you dumb whore.
Which one is it? I think I
Don't
think
board.
it's Danger Days.
I wouldn't know.
It's Danger Days, The True Lives of the Fabulous Killjoys, and each song has like a music video to it, and it details what happened before in the world of the not in like the universe of the comic book before the comic book happened,
Oh.
or after, or one of the two, and the comic book takes place like in the same universe. It's like the same story, but like continued or
Okay.
whatever.
Damn, we're gonna be reading a lot of comics for this because
It's
Coheed
really interesting.
and Cambria has their Armory
2112
Wars.
has a comic.
Okay, that's just like a one-time thing though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
cool.
good though. Yeah, and you can just watch the music video for that. But it just details what happens, like whatever.
Yeah.
There's the Armory Wars, which is like the most expensive fucking thing for that from Coheed and Cambria. I know the Deer Hunters, which is the one I'm gonna talk about the Deer Hunter for like 4 hours, just not in a minute.
Yeah.
But like, there's
Save it for the podcast. Save it
I
for
have
No,
a-
no,
I
it's
have
different.
I have a
It's not.
guitar question.
what
You see how like guitars the weird like fucking stick thing.
the
What
whammy
the fuck
bar.
does that do? Yeah.
the wave bar.
Yeah. What's the
It
purpose of
basically
that?
bends the sound. So like when you're getting like a solo.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
Basically, it does the same function.
I never knew how
as this.
I never knew how they did those noises.
Well, it's that
It
and
basically
Yeah.
it does this without having to bend the string.
Yeah.
basically.
Okay.
not to be confused with the wah pedal.
Yeah,
That's a whole
not to
other
be
thing.
What the fuck is that?
You
That
press
just
it and it
makes
goes
sense.
wah. You step on it and it goes
you
wah.
press it and it makes the guitar go wah, 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 wah.
Voice of Trespass. So for the first episode, we listened to Clockwork Angels by Rush. Good album.
Good album.
Yeah, slept on because it's not 70s.
Yeah, and it's their last album too.
Yeah.
And Neil Peart was like, or Getty, and like they were all deciding basically, when you do your solos, just be spontaneous, just go like fucking ham.
And it sounds like almost metal, like with the production. It sounds very heavy, which is not what you'd expect from like the 70s or what they did in the 80s either.
Because Neil Peart was the best rock drummer of all time, and you can't fucking like every instrument on like for a rock band, like guitar, bass, drums, keyboard, etc. It has their person who like basically elevated it, and then it has the person who fucking destroyed that elevation, just fucking went past it. Neil Peart is the person who just fucking 100 big brain made drumming for like rock bands.
For this album, I wonder if it came kind of full circle where Rush influenced a lot of bands.
Yeah,
like especially in this modern prog scene.
They did take a lot of inspiration out of this one.
So on this one, it almost feels like it came full circle, and they kind of took a bit of inspiration from like more modern bands, which is actually this is kind of neat.
Yeah.
So that's Clockwork Angels. Looking forward to doing that. It's very exciting.
Oh yeah, I love that album. It's more of a.
So my other big thing here is I've been listening to the Deer Hunter a lot, which is I don't even know how to put them down in genre. They're like prog rock, sure, but like they have a lot of inspiration from like what was the other one? Jazz, yeah. And their whole, I guess, shtick, I want to say gimmick, because it's like, I think it's what makes them one of the most ambitious bands today.
Oh, yeah.
And it's they basically have, we talked about this in episode 3. Most of their albums, they have like 2 albums and an EP that aren't connected, but they have like this
most
series
of their albums are one story,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
I find is fucking impressive, just because the sheer amount of consistency you have to write for that.
He's been planning it out since he didn't George Lucas it where he like bullshits it halfway through. No, he's been planning it out from the beginning, and like the frontman, Casey Crescenzo, he's been doing these concept albums that are all tied together called the Acts. They all take place in the early 20th century from the perspective of a guy that's born to a fucking prostitute. It starts off bad and it gets worse. So it's good.
Starts off bad, gets worse.
Yeah, it's great stuff. Musically very varied. Every album just takes you somewhere else, and it does a really good job of putting you in that time period with that music while also being like energetic and like rock and shit. It's interesting too because this Casey Crescenzo guy, he like borders on being a prodigy because he grew up into a musical family. He writes and plays like half the fucking instruments. He obviously has other musicians. His brother plays the drums, but like he's writing like these orchestras and shit for the music, and it's all very ambitious and very impressive. So yeah, that's the Deer Hunter. On a more casual note, I was listening to a lot of my hardcore playlist, a lot of good stuff here. That's what my bulk of my time has gone to, because you know, at work and driving and shit, that's what I usually listen to now.
Yeah.
I've been listening to The Chariot a lot. Great band, really fucking heavy. Their whole story is it's the first vocalist to Norma Jean. He left that band and fucking started his own band, and it's arguably just as good, probably more heavy though. A lot of polarity. Basically, well, no, because they left on better terms. So better terms than Megadeth, I mean. Polaris, Australian metalcore band, Dillinger Escape Plan, of course, and some Converge. But yeah, a lot of hardcore. He's been Converge. I said Converge, bitch. Fuck, what do you think?
Fuck yeah. Converge this dick.
Listen to The Chariot. They're fucking badass.
Y'all can converge this dick.
You can converge yourself to the.
What do you say? What are you gonna say, bitch? What are you gonna say?
You
gonna say something?
You
Are you gonna say something, dude?
You gonna say something?
Are you gonna say something, pussy? Are you gonna say something? What's gonna come out of your mouth apart from fucking doo doo? You little bitch, you little baby bitch, you little diaper baby. I don't know where we're going with this.
Fucking the abuse on this podcast is real. You know,
fuck domestic abuse. We're going international.
Yo. So you know what I really wish would happen is like I hope the next Thank You Scientist album is a concept album. I want to see how they would do that. Like how Thank You Scientist would handle a concept album.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised they haven't already.
Yeah.
I wish your front tire would go flat.
Fuck you. Anyway.
That's just mean, dude.
That's really uncalled for.
I know I said all that shit, but that's just
I hope you.
We all say this shit about you, but like that's uncalled for.
You both lose your license, then you have to go to the DMV on a Saturday afternoon. No, I mean on a Friday afternoon to get your fucking license.
That's fucking cool.
So that you are stuck there, and I hope you don't make appointments either.
Dude, that's
maybe
fucking
it's just the fact that you're
like,
slamming on the table, but I just feel hurt.
Yeah,
Honestly.
it's really just fucking hurtful, dude.
I feel like what you guys did was Pearl Harbor, and what I did was the bombing of Nagasaki.
Yeah.
it was like I
Bro,
know,
chill.
It was like I know we fucked up, but chill out. That's too much.
Chill,
Yeah.
bro, chill.
I feel like it's like the equivalent of like the I hope you get a paper cut on like the web in between your fingers.
Oh my god.
It's
Or
fucking
I
brutal.
hope you get a pair of nail clippers. Go to your teeth, clip the
Oh
teeth to your
shit!
teeth, and then eat ice
God
cream.
damn it! God damn it! You stupid motherfucker!
I love that picture.
I hope your firstborn son dies. Fuck you.
See, that's where it stops being hurtful, because then
Yeah.
it's unrealistic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys
that's
are
true.
assuming I'm
That's
gonna
true.
get laid.
I
Ever.
hope your child grows up to be like the most rotten asshole ever, and you have to watch him like be like fucking go to. You have to like.
I
You guys
hope.
are assuming
I
I'm
hope-
never gonna
I
get
hope-
laid.
You have to get used to bailing your son
I
out
hope
of
your
prison.
firstborn child is
If you'll-
exactly like Alex.
Oh,
Shit.
all right.
Shit.
That's
That's too far, dude.
okay. You need to.
You need to chill.
You have to leave. You need to leave right now.
Yeah.
It's not okay. You can't say that.
You can't say
I hope
that
you
about
fell in
people.
love with somebody, and then I hope that you have an extremely happy love life with her for 10 years until one of your friends points out that she looks strangely like your mom, and then you can never unsee it.
But you stick with her.
So every time you have, and then you go on to have
Jesus.
5 kids, but every time you have sex,
Jesus.
all you see is your mom.
Jesus. Fucking hell. Lay off, dude. Lay off. I think that's gonna end it for this episode.
Yeah. I don't know where we can go from there.
I don't think we can go much from there. This has been JOCO Junkies signing off. See y'all later.